Okay, we're going to move to the textbook adoption, first read, starting on approximately page 68 under new business. We're going to move that up in the agenda. And this has been run through your advisory council?
Advisory council saw this on last week. Also, the Board of Education saw our 3-year adoption cycle and replacement cycle for textbooks back in the fall. So the curriculum council and myself verified that this aligns with what's going on with the what was presented back in the fall as far as textbook replacement. So I'll let Kristen and Kylie speak to the specific cost and things. Kylie, just highlight each one. You don't need to read each bullet point.
Highlight because it's
Highlight
the first read. And
Yeah.
Each book.
Unless there was a question on something,
No, I
otherwise
think
just highlight.
Your report's pretty good, so people
Okay.
read it.
Okay, great. So we have 4 textbooks that are being proposed. The first is an anatomy and physiology textbook. This is for a new anatomy and physiology class that just came into the curriculum guide this year and will be open to students next year. And we are looking to order a classroom set of those textbooks. We are also looking to, and you may remember from when I presented in September the 3-year plan, I talked about us looking at a tech book, not a textbook, through Discovery Education in terms of bringing our science classes up to date with their instructional materials. So you'll see a request for applied chemistry and physics and earth science. Both of those we are requesting the Discovery Education tech book. It's a fully digital and interactive web-based what they call a science experience with videos and interactive lessons all right there accessible from the students' Chromebooks rather than them having to take an actual book with them. So when we purchase the science tech book from Discovery Education, we have access to the entire science tech book experience. So there isn't just one for each separate class. So that's why it's the same book, but I broke it into 2 sections to reflect the classes that we are reflecting that for. And then also the bulk of the request is coming from our request to upgrade to the Read 180 Universal program for our extended reading and sophomore reading. We have been using Read 180 Next Generation, and Read 180 through Scholastic has not made an update to their system in about 8 years. This system is a complete overhaul and comes with a 6-year license for us. Anytime they make updates to their system, we will be able to benefit from that. It also comes with a complete revamp of the independent reading selections that we have, so it comes with an independent reading library that we can stock our reading classes with. So that's where the bulk of that financial request is coming from. We do, so that the board can review these materials, I have on Marianne's cart a copy of the anatomy and physiology textbook so that you can review it, and I also have what Read 180 calls an instructional sampler. Since it is a completely online program, it's difficult to bring that to you, and we don't have access to it yet because we haven't upgraded, but the sampler provides a very extensive look at what that system looks like and what students will be able to do through that system. For the tech book, for the applied chem phys and the earth science class, what we were able to do for the Board of Education to review it, if you choose, is open up a trial. And so Marianne has provided, I think in the book or the packet, the board book, the link that you can go in, and they give some instructions for how you can get into that if you wanted to on your computer, be able to go in and take a look at that platform and see what the students and the teachers will be able to access as a result of that.
Summary of costs.
So if we look at the summary of costs, we are requesting upfront from the Board of Education for textbooks $72,961.18. Once student fees of approximately $14,000 from the Read 180 student fees come into play, we will be looking at an actual cost of $58,961.18. When we brought the 3-year plan to the Board of Education in September, our projection was a little higher than that, so we're coming in lower than what we were talking. Actually, we're looking at about a little over $20,000 lower than what we were originally looking at. We do not have yet the complete amount that we will budget for this because we don't have the replacement textbook costs until March. That process doesn't take place until March, so we're not able to put forth the amount that we will be budgeting in total, because that will depend on what the board approves and then what replacements are needed moving forward.
Were any questions submitted for this meeting?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No.
Are you ordering the same materials you projected in the budget? You're just finding they're cheaper?
We
Or did
were
you cut
able
something
to, through working with the company, we were able to get the cost of the tech book down almost $10 a student.
Okay.
So that impacted the price significantly. And then there was one projected book request that was projected to come in for a class that had changed its name, but that request didn't come in, so we're not moving forward with that particular book. So that's why that we're looking at a little bit
Thank you.
lower costs there.
Okay.
Very good.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank you, Kylie.
Thank you.